Welcome to our hula hooping tutorial on elbow hooping transitions behind the back, plus a warm-up. Everything here today is filmed just outside of San Jose, Costa Rica at a waterfall called La Carretera. It's really a beautiful place. If you ever get a chance to visit Costa Rica, definitely check out the waterfalls. We are currently on a Drive Around the Whole World project called Unite the World Firsthand. We'll be providing more details for collaborating and supporting this project towards the end of the video. To get your own flow arts props, head over to the Sacred Flow Art website, sacredflowart.com/shop. There is a massive diversity there, so be sure to check it out. The hoop that I'm using today is from the Sacred Flow Art website, and it is without a doubt my favorite hula hoop. First, we're going to be going over some prerequisites, but before we get started, make sure that you get warmed up. If you're not warmed up already, I'll guide you through one now. Let's begin by putting the hoop down. It's nice to stand inside of the hula hoop while doing this. Shake everything out and begin by rolling out your neck. Big circles, inhaling up, exhaling down and around. Pull the crown of your head away from your shoulders and your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing as you move, creating space, and reverse direction. Continuing to keep the breath fluid. If there's any parts around your neck that feel like they could use a little bit more, feel free to pause and take a conscious breath into that space. Let's spiral the head all the way around, up to center. And now we'll get into the shoulders. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, pressing them back and down. Continue rolling out the shoulders in big circles, moving as you breathe. Directing, expanding, creating space in reverse direction. As we get warmed up, it's good to visualize new muscle memories formulating. Let's move the elbows into one position. Let's inhale, cross the arms up and around, keeping the elbows in the same spot. Arms move up and around, exhale down. Now we're creating more space in the elbows. Let's reverse direction. Exhale as you clear down. Inhale as the hands come up and cross. And next time around, let's interlace the fingers and roll out figure eights with the wrists. Move as though you're leading from the thumb side of the hand. And then stop and reverse direction. Now leading with the pinkies. This is a very useful warm-up for flow artists. And let's unlace the fingers, gently shake it out, and move and twist side to side, twisting from the waist, chest, shoulders, neck, and head, allowing the arms to just flop along either side as you twist. Continue to keep the breath open and fluid, big deep breaths, and slowly coming back to center. Let's get started with the trick. Grab your hoop. Now the first thing that you've got to know in order to do this elbow hooping transition is the capacity to just hoop on your arm. Now you gotta be able to bring the hula hoop all the way up past the elbow and hinge at the elbow so that you can do regular elbow hooping. We're going to be going over a 360-degree turn behind the back, but first, you need to know how to transition from one elbow to the next. We'll leave a link to this trick in the description below. To get started with the behind the back transition, get the hula hoop going in the forwards direction. So I'm using my right arm, elbow hooping, turn completely around, and you want to get your other elbow in. It's okay if you don't get it on the first go. In fact, let's practice this again. Just getting the elbow in through that window of opportunity. If this is where you're at, great. If you need a little bit more practice with that window of opportunity, just stick your whole arm through. That's the first step. Next, you'll be able to transition using your whole elbow, and finding that rhythm so that you can turn 360 degrees. Here's a slow motion to show a little bit more detail of what's happening behind my back. So you can see there's a window of opportunity that I'm going to take with my other elbow, sticking it in, dropping the initial elbow out, and then continuing the momentum in the same direction. So the hula hoop is still going in the same direction. That's important. And you're hooping on the other elbow now. Once you've got it changed, you should be able to just turn your whole body to face the hula hoop again, completing the 360-degree turn. To complete fully, you'll want to switch elbows again. And then from here, you can just keep going in circles. Make sure for full mastery that you practice on both elbows going in both directions. The trick here is to make sure that whichever side you start with, the hoop is going in the forwards direction. Like I said in the beginning, we're driving around the entire world. This is our camper, our home. And as we drive around the world, we're training other flow artists in person and online, performing publicly with our fire shows, and connecting global cultures around the whole world. We're scouting out locations like this as well to film these tutorials for you. See you around the world! Thanks for watching. This video was created by myself at Infinite Cummings. Please reach out for private sessions and any questions you might have.